Good morning. This is John from the Springs Mennonite Church. I hope you're having a wonderful day, or I hope you have had a wonderful day, depending on when you're listening. This morning, I want to continue our conversation about Proverbs. I'm going to do it the rest of this week and next week too. And I don't know if I'll do a third. We'll see. But today, I want to look at chapter 2. And I want to look at a couple of verses, starting with the very first one. Here's what it says. My child, listen to what I say and treasure my commands. Tune your ears to wisdom and concentrate on understanding. Well, let's stop here a second. The purpose of Proverbs is to give us practical, everyday tidbits of instructions, words of wisdom, as they're called, words that describe how we should live. There's no other purpose here. It's not teaching great theological uh, treatises. It's not trying at all to get you to do something necessarily. It's simply offering suggestions and ideas about everyday life. And so it starts out by saying, listen, use your ears, use your heart. Listening is something that a lot of people aren't very good at because they have their way, and that's all they're interested in. I don't know about you. Are you a good listener? Or are you a much better talker? Listen to what I say and treasure my commands. Don't just listen to them. Take them to heart. Treasure them. Make them something special. And let them be the guide that directs your life. Tune your ear to wisdom. Concentrate on understanding. It's hard to have wisdom and understanding. It's a whole lot easier just to talk. And I've said many, many times, maybe not here, but in other settings. Are you trying to memorize the passages in the Bible? Or are you trying to understand the God who wrote the passages in the Bible? See, the difference in understanding is the Bible is not just nice words or interesting thoughts. The Bible is the way to hear and learn about God. That's why it was written. And so it says here to listen, tune to wisdom and understanding. Now, having said that, let's look at verse 6. For the Lord grants wisdom. From his mouth comes knowledge and understanding. He grants a treasure of common sense to the honest. He is a shield to those who walk with integrity. He guards the path of the just and protects those who are faithful to him. Well, the very first part, it says to look for wisdom. This part says God gives it. How does he give it? Well, it says from his mouth comes knowledge and understanding. What is his mouth? It's referring to his words. And what are his words? His words are what we have in what we call scriptures. So the Lord gives wisdom to those who pay attention to, read, contemplate, ponder, think, memorize, recite, whatever words you want to use, gives wisdom to those who understand his word and seek it. He says he grants a treasure of common sense to the honest. Now, when I think of treasure, I think of a huge trove, as they say, of things, like the hidden treasure that some explorers discover, or this huge amount of gold bullion found in a sunken ship, or the old imagery of the leprechaun with a chest of gold, a treasure. Jesus talks about a treasure being walking with him. It's far better than a whole thing of gold. But he says he grants a treasure, this overflowing amount of common sense to the honest. To the honest. Well, I don't know you. You know you. And so I'll simply ask, are you honest? Really? Not some of the time. Not even most of the time. Is honesty the bottom line of who you are? That's who gets this wisdom and knowledge. And he says it's a shield to those who walk with integrity. So I'll ask this one. Are you a person of integrity? You know, if you are, then this proverb tells us that God walks with you. And he walks with you in such a fashion that it says he guards the paths of the just and protects those who are faithful. So the connection here is real simple. God will give wisdom to those who seek him, to those who treasure that and make that the focus of their lives. Then they will demonstrate integrity and honesty. And in doing that, God promises to protect you and to guard your path. Now, that doesn't mean nothing bad will ever happen, because it will. We live in a world where bad things happen. But it does mean that whatever that is, you can overcome it. You will have the wisdom and the knowledge of God to overcome it. That's his promise. That's his word today from Proverbs of how to live. So I thank you for listening to me. I hope you'll think about this stuff. If you have a prayer concern or a need, just let us know. We'll do whatever we can as fast as we can to help meet your need. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll talk to you again.